Hey, it's Julie Geigel, International Psychic Medium, and you are watching Julie's Talk Show. Today, we are talking about our newest book, Kryon, The 12 Layers of DNA with Lee Carroll. And so chapter 1 talks about invisible stuff. And Lee actually explains, what DNA is, how it all works. And he explains that the scientists have only discovered what 4% of our DNA actually does and is. And the other 96% they call junk because they don't know what the purpose of it is. And so Kryon is here to enlighten us on this junk and what its purpose is and how we can use that to have a more meaningful experience here on Earth. And so with chapter 2, it's titled How It Began. Lee just explains a little bit about channeling and how he got into channeling. He's been channeling for about 21 years, Kryon. And he just explains that it's a very personal experience and it's different for everyone. And so if you're experimenting with channeling, just know that whatever is right for you is right for you, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. And he also points out that there's a lot of work that's channeled. I mean, the Bible's channeled, all of those scriptures have been written by humans, but that information comes from beyond a human physical experience. And so we're just tapping into this spiritual knowledge through channeling, which is pretty exciting because I channel Metatron, and it's a pretty amazing experience. And so the book actually has pictures of each of the layers of DNA. There's 12 layers, and you can actually get these pictures, a set of the prints, online at www.kryon.com/DNA. And so he said that these pictures are 3D representations of the mastery within you, and it has the power that you give it. So based on your own situation and your own illumination of what it is that is meaningful to you. It's just a beautiful reminder of who you are. I love that. I love that. And so to wrap it on up here in chapter 3, DNA examined in a new way, he just goes on to explain that scientists now recognize that the 96% is not junk, that it does have a purpose, and they actually compare it to punctuation. So if some alien came in and looked at our language, they would be able to decode the words, but the punctuation really doesn't serve any purpose that they can understand. But it organizes our meaning of our words. And so that is how that 96% of junk is. Anyway, that was my summary of the first 3 chapters. I would love to hear from you. What did you think about DNA, phantom DNA, or channeling in general? Be sure to leave your comments in our comment section. And remember, this is a closed, private, members-only group, and it is not available to the general public. So if you are not receiving our email updates, to stay connected with us, be sure to head over to heavensenthealing.us and sign up for our free Manifesting Miracles CD, and you'll get information I only share through email updates. And remember, if you keep on doing what you've always done, you'll keep on being who you've always been. Change doesn't happen unless you make a change. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you next week on Julie's Talk Show. And we'll be talking about chapter 4, things that nobody thinks about, and chapter 5, the teaching begins. And don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.